So we've come up the coast a little way, heading towards San Sebastian, and we've just found a little lay-by to stop and have some lunch. Tony's having a look outside at the view. I'm going to start making us something. I think we're probably going to have some sort of pasta vegetable dish. Be a bit heavier this afternoon, but it means we'll have a lighter supper later on. So yeah, see what he thinks. He doesn't look very happy.
Sorry?
It'll do for lunch.
It'll do for lunch, yeah.
Good. So as Tony said, yeah, it's a little bit noisy behind us here with the road. It's not particularly busy, but it is a main road still. But it will do for lunch.
So a lovely spot of lunch. Spot of lunch at this location. We're going to carry on round the coast now, guys. There's a couple of beautiful villages and cities that we're going to pass, but we're not going to stop because they're more of a place that you'd go similar to Bordeaux, where you'd go for a bit of a weekend. Don Sebastian, you're going to have to wait for another time. Biarritz, yeah. So I think we're going to now make our way round, use the day for a bit of driving, go get some petrol and bits and pieces. And we're going to head back towards the French-Spanish border. This has been absolutely beautiful adventure, and no doubt we'll be back here again. But yeah, we suffered a bit of this last time. You know, these little villages. There's another one behind us here. You go down there, and they're very, very similar. So they're not. It's not that they're not beautiful, but for content, for you viewing, there's not much change, there's not much going on. So I think we're going to jump back over onto the French side and spend some time there. Bridget Jones.
What were you doing?
Bridget Jones.
No!
So we can have a nice relaxing day. We'll go to the Old Manor store tomorrow. Bridget Jones. Whilst we were parked up, I received a phone call from my best mate who asked if myself and Claire would be up for a challenge. You see, Craig and his fiancée Debbie are avid caravanners and have been for many, many years. Last year they made a change, and instead of parking up on a campsite, they hired a motorhome and completed the NC 500, of which they enjoyed. However, it didn't quite satisfy their adventure appetite enough for them to stop towing their fiberglass cottage behind them when going away. The challenge they have set is, if they hired a campervan from the UK and travelled to France, would we take them on an AVF adventure, and in doing so, could we show them why owning a campervan is better than caravanning? We of course said yes. However, this is not going to be as easy as it may seem. Having arguably completed one of the UK's most spectacular driving experiences, of which failed to convince them to go mobile rather than static, myself and Claire have definitely got our work cut out for us. Game on, challenge accepted. But first, we've got to get back to France and meet up.
So I don't know what this place will be like tonight, but so far the girl done good, apparently. I'll find out how to pronounce the name of the place because there's lots of letters in it. I don't want to get it too wrong. But we are at the top of, well, small sort of mountain area, and we can overlook the sea behind me. We can overlook the Pyrenees in front. I can see Spain to my right, and I can see France to my left. So it's, yeah, quite a special place, quite impressive. And I believe Tony's giving you a quick guided tour while there's still some light.
So a bit of a mixed day today. Like I said earlier, we're trying to avoid the towns because they're getting very, very samey. So we've come by a very remote part within a very busy area. And what you've got behind me here are the Pyrenees, Spain and France. So we're right on the border here. So that in the background over there is France, and the Pyrenees here. So that's a great viewpoint. Nice slog up the hill in third gear, so nothing too hard, but an absolute great viewpoint. And I don't think we'll be moving from here today. So a small bit of paradise on top of the world.
Maybe our lives were not meant to collide from the start, but who could foresee the fall?
So, what a contrast, eh?
Maybe it's time.
It's like being back up in the New Forest, right on top of this ridge line, overlooking the cities, but you could be absolutely in the middle of nowhere. Just what we like. There's another van in the car park. I think they're going to be staying overnight as well. A couple of visitors in their cars, but all in all, I think it's going to be a peaceful night in this wonderful location. It's right amongst it. I can't believe that the city, all the villages and the cities absolutely surround this area, and there's nothing here. And it's quiet. I suppose there's enough going down in the city to keep the folks away from the top of this glorious ridge line, natural ridge. Yeah, really, really cool. And the views, we're so high, the views are massive. Big vistas. Just come out, take a couple of pictures before it gets too dark. The sun's now dipped behind the hills over in the background there, but yeah, still a beautiful setting and peaceful. It's just nice to be out, for me to come out. Claire's in the van, for me to come out and shoot a couple of pictures. And this tower just makes I don't know, it just gives us a point of interest to take a picture of. These horses are rather tame, and literally there. Hello. So a big shout out to Nick and Hannah. We met you very briefly there, guys. Unfortunately I had to scoot off because there's absolutely no phone signal up here, but yeah, nice meeting you guys, and if we cross paths again, we'll have a beer or a cup of tea. What o'clock is it?
Ludo o'clock.
No, you didn't.
No, did you? No. No.
Good evening, folks. and today, now you can see me, I'd say it's been a good day. I've come up to the top of this pass, and yeah, what we're going to try in a bit is a bit of nighttime photography. We've got our subject, which is that tower, and then we're going to go out and see whether we can get a picture or not. So that'll be pretty good. Yeah, I was a bit down earlier, to be fair, so sorry if you pick up on that. It's because, like I said, we try to bring content to you, interesting content, and we just found that as much as the north coast is beautiful and there's nothing, you know, we've not seen, it's the best bit of Spain in our opinion, but for you as viewers, we felt as if we was going down the same content path every day. A little village, little seaside village next to a bay, and that's not, I'm sure that's not that exciting. So I'm just feeling a little bit down, trying to bring different content to you. Yeah, but then again, it's not just about content for you guys, it's about us living in a van and playing copious amounts of Ludo.
Drinking
tea, coffee, eating fry-ups all the time. We had vegetarian meal tonight. Granddad's special without the chicken, folks. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to have a cup of tea, a couple of games of Ludo, and then we're going to go back out and see if we can get a bit of nighttime photography. So we're just about to pop out and do a little bit of photography. If they're any good, we'll show you the results. If they're rubbish,
we won't.
we won't, simple, yeah. Yeah, so it's later on at night now. Got another van parked up, so we'll keep the noise down. And yeah, we'll go and do a bit of nighttime photography. So here we are, in a really bright torchlight. While I'm trying to take a picture of the thing behind me, the tower behind me in the dark. We've got a lot of light pollution coming in from the town that's just down the bottom of the hill here. But we're going to give it a go. It's good to be out. Signing off. Sort of. Can't see a thing. So I'm talking to you under this spooky red light. Whoa. Because I've had a big fail. I left my remote timer control at home, so I can't do long exposures without touching the camera. And if I touch the camera, it induces shake. And when you're doing nighttime photography, that's the last thing you want, is shake. So there you go, guys. That's me out. Claire's in. If she's got any images, she'll be showing you them in the video, not me. There she is. Good morning, folks. So, that was peaceful. Very peaceful. Not a drop of wind, and a really good night's sleep. It's fresh this morning again, while we wait for the sun to do its magic. I think it's more to do with the difference in temperature when we're getting up to 20s in the daytime, and then it's falling a good 10 degrees. It feels a little bit chilly in the morning. I'm from the south, you know. Anyway, we're going to go up to the little tower and take one last picture. Claire's already up here. She's jumped out of the van, and yeah, she's already taking pictures. So I'm not too sure where we're going to get to today. We're going to try and avoid the towns, because we've done so many on this little adventure. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I still want to find a really wild park up and get the old barbecue out and do some bits and pieces. But we shall see. Good morning, Claire. That was a big drop down.
Morning, Tony.
So a little bit of fun this morning in the arches there, and I think now it's time to hit the road, and we're going that way. Fortunately or unfortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, but it's going to get colder as we go that way because we're in sunny Spain. Hopefully we'll get a bit of sunny France. Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding a bit of a wild remote park up if I can, but we'll see where the road takes us, guys. We've got no plans. We're just going to start heading along the north coast here. I've got one destination that I'd like to go to later, but we'll see if we get there first. I'm not too sure, but what a magnificent start to the morning, and an absolute stunning view of Bayonne and Biarritz off in, this is Iran here, Bayonne, and then Biarritz way off in the distance there. Brilliant. Iran, Bayonne, Biarritz.
Win or lose, we take it easy. Day by day, oh, that's what we do. Watching people all stressed out, running through their lives, a game they play, 1,000 miles of sadness.
An amazing road, an amazing drive. Guys, if you're passing this way, just give this big lump of mud a go. It's beautiful. Gives you a little mini taste of the Pyrenees.
Yep. And we've seen plenty of park ups along the way too. So we saw quite a few coming up. Obviously the one we stayed at right at the top, and there are some on the way down as well, and some of them are quite big. So yeah, plenty of room for plenty of vans in there as well.
I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my hand. Don't you worry about tomorrow. Let's stay up until morning.
That was border control.
That was border control.
We are back in France. Back in France.
Let the sun take care of your sorrow, and I promise the kids will be alright.
So we just stopped to get some lunch. We are the other side of Biarritz and on this river, which seems lovely. I am in charge of lunch, so I think we've got cheese toasties. How original, but yeah, cheese toasties for us.
We're sat here on the side of a river as we're making our way off the toll roads back north. Oh, beautiful day today. I'm going to have to take this top off.
How's your toasty?
Terrific. So lunch has been had, and it's time to get up the road again. Here.
Nope.
You put your trust in all that wealth. You measure all in what you own. You don't worry about your health, but you do fear being left alone.
What a difference a country makes, eh? It's just here is a massive natural phenomenon, and we'll tell you more about it as we learn more about it. But in the distance is a massive sand dune. You might have seen this before, folks, but we haven't, so we're going to try and get some footage of it. However, if it's completely, we could be rained out here. It's raining already, So we'll just have to take our chance. But holy moly, it is massive.
So, despite the fact that it is drizzling,
It's chucking it down.
it's not chucking it down, you great wuss. Despite the fact it's drizzling and there's no light, we've decided to go and take a look at this sand dune. It is Europe's largest sand dune,
We think.
It's very, very big. But it's supposed to be a bit miserable tomorrow as well. So we thought we'll make the most of the fact that we're here and we'll go and have a quick look at it.
Quick!
Well, as quick as you
So
can.
currently starring on AVF is a comedian. It's massive.
It is huge. But yeah, so we're going to go and have a quickish look. It's more so we can have an idea of what to bring down tomorrow, and also if, I don't know, the heavens completely open and we just can't get here tomorrow, then we've still seen it. But I think this could be a place we will come back to. The only problem is parking. So last summer there were a lot of fires and they started around here and completely obliterated a lot of the woodland in the area. So the police are now coming down hard with their restrictions as to who can stay where. The campsites are pretty expensive. We were looking at €40 a night.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and you can't stay in this car park. You can stay here until 2 o'clock in the morning, and you can come back at 5 in the morning. But for those 3 hours in between, yeah, you've got to go somewhere else.
not the nicest. Wet sand. Just as well I've got my desert boots on, courtesy of Her Majesty at the time. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. It's going to be a pretty tough slog up this hill, but it's wow, what a thing. Any other day this would be magic. Only on Adventure Van Freddie, folks, do we climb the biggest sand dune in the rain. So you could say we made it, guys. We are soaked, absolutely soaked. We've met one other guy up here who's going down to his 5-star hotel in the forest there to dry off. The good news is we've got the place to ourselves. The bad news is there's a reason why we've got the place to ourselves. But what a spectacular sight. I was hoping to get some aerial footage, guys, but it's just not going to happen today. Definitely not. But yeah, definitely worth coming back. My fear, you come back here in the summer, it'll be packed. But yeah, what a tremendous place. And it stretches for miles. See the coast disappearing off in the distance. What an incredible place. Picked the wrong day though, guys. We picked the wrong day. Never mind. Are you wet?
A little bit. That was nice.
Well, that saved us on shower tokens at least. God, that sand has exfoliated every part of my body. I'm telling you that for nothing. It's got everywhere. So, wow. That was incredible, guys. What a place. What a place. Glad we visited this. But what we're going to do is we want to save coming back here for another adventure later on so we can have a good look round.
Our plan, because we do sometimes have a plan, is to come back out of season, spring, autumn time. Kids are at school, midweek, people are at work.
Yeah.
And morning or sunset is the plan. And hopefully still have the place pretty much to ourselves by doing that, so we can show you it in its finest glory.
Yeah, not its wet glory.
But not like this.
Guys, hope you've enjoyed North Spain. We certainly have, and we'll certainly be going back. It's been an extraordinary area to explore. Some brilliant park-ups, some beautiful, beautiful towns that we didn't want to bore you with, but some beautiful coastal villages. But yeah.
Yeah, northern Spain has been amazing. It's been so utterly beautiful, more so than I could have ever imagined. But it is time for us to end this adventure.
And we have to end this adventure, guys, so that we can start another one. So until next time, we'll see you on the road
Soon.
Getting out of this one. Getting out of this one.
I see you struggle like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders weighted down by armor. You don't need that protection. I will walk on glass, I will run 10,000 miles and more. I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will run through fire. I will carry you through the heat. I will do it all again. If you needed me to, wish that I could take away your pain like sunbeams in the rain. Oh, we're family. Wherever you go, I'll follow. Whatever you do, I'll handle. I will walk on glass. I will run 10,000 miles and more. I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will run through fire. I will carry you through the heat. I will do it all again. If you needed me to, I'll do it. I'll do I'll do it all over again. I will run through fire. I will carry you through heat. I'll do it all over again.
Here's another day, a summer to be analyzed. I know I will always be the center of your eyes. In the morning mist, the longing for you now is a fire. Will we always feel the fire in our beating hearts? I sure hope so, even if we have 10 miles apart. Feels like half my body moved somewhere distant beyond the stars. Well, this time will be different. I'll call you right now, but you're probably in a deep sleep. Walls crying completely. Underneath it all, we know that we belong together and we're not made to be apart.
Come on. I'm soaked.
Freezing.
Here